We were all left stunned. What just happened? That's the question on everyone's mind as the drama surrounding Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Taylor Swift takes a strange new turn. One moment we're anticipating the big release of Animal Friends, an ambitious R-rated animated live-action hybrid starring Ryan Reynolds, and the next, the film is mysteriously delayed by 7 months with no explanation from Warner Bros. Or legendary, not a single word, and in Hollywood, silence is louder than any press release. This isn't just about a movie date being moved. It's about the storm quietly brewing in the personal lives of some of Hollywood's biggest names. Rumors swirl that Blake Lively's rumored feud with Taylor Swift might be at the heart of it all, a legal feud, no less, with whispers of court involvement and high-stakes reputational warfare. Insiders hint the timing isn't just inconvenient, it's calculated. The move from October to May might be Warner Bros. Effort to avoid releasing a film under a dark cloud of controversy. Let's rewind to the weird moment that triggered it all. On the Deadpool set, Ryan allegedly snapped at a co-star in character, but it felt too real. He was uncharacteristically harsh. It left everyone unsettled. Was it acting, or was something boiling underneath? This moment now echoes louder in the wake of the unfolding drama. Then came Animal Friends, Ryan's passion project, starring a Dreamcast Aubrey Plaza, Jason Momoa, Addison Rae. A surefire hit on paper, yet instead of preparing for red carpet premieres, the studio abruptly hits pause. The speculation starts. Blake Lively has always held a pristine public image, elegant, witty, the picture of Hollywood grace. But lately, that image has started to crack. She was once part of Taylor Swift's inner circle, a fixture in the girl squad that ruled red carpets and social media feeds. They were inseparable baking cookies, cozy holiday pictures, glowing captions. Until, suddenly, she wasn't there. She skipped Taylor's public outings, especially her highly publicized Super Bowl appearances. For fans, Blake's absence was a blinking red flag, and then came the bombshell insider reports of a legal battle between the two teams. Blake and Taylor, once best friends, now entangled in something much messier than just a spat. Legal teams getting involved isn't casual, it's war. As this feud began heating up, Blake quietly started forming a new circle, a revenge girl squad, some called it. Her sisters Robin and Lori, always close, are now more visibly by her side. Robin, especially, is popping up in more photos, attending events, and standing silently in support. Salma Hayek, fierce, loyal, powerful, is back in Blake's corner. They're often spotted together, laughing, walking side by side in New York. For Blake, this isn't just about friendship. It looks strategic. It looks like survival. Meanwhile, Taylor's squad remains intact. Jiggy-hatted, once closely tied to Blake, now clearly siding with Taylor. The fracture is public and painful. Fans have taken sides, and so has the media. One narrative paints Blake as a victim of betrayal. The other sees her as a calculated player, pulling strings behind the scenes and caught in the crossfire. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan's career has been almost untouchable until now. From hit films to savvy business moves, Mint Mobile, Aviation Gin, a soccer team, and now a sailing team with Hugh Jackman, he's been the golden boy of Hollywood branding. But even golden boys stumble when the shadows of controversy stretch too close. The sudden delay of Animal Friends doesn't feel like a coincidence. Insiders whisper that the studio doesn't want to risk launching a quirky, high-budget film while the headlines are dominated by gossip, court battles, and friendship fallouts. Especially when the drama links right back to Ryan through Blake. The public is now watching every move. Is Ryan's silence complicit? Is he supporting Blake's fight? Or is he a bystander trying to keep his brand intact while his personal life implodes? One thing's clear, Hollywood doesn't forgive easily. Public perception is everything. Studios spend millions to shape it, but just one messy headline can crash it all. Right now, the perception is shaky. People are asking, why is Ryan involved in this at all? Why doesn't he step back, let it cool down, go quiet like others do? But Ryan isn't wired that way. His response has been more public, more defiant. Reports surfaced of him pressuring others to release statements shifting blame. There was talk of an apology drafted by Ryan that would have thrown others under the bus, Justin Baldoni and James, and apparently they refused to sign it, standing their ground. Then came the contradictions. Crew members said filming went smoothly. Blake said the second half of the shoot was easy, but Ryan's version told a different story, one where blame needed to be assigned, image needed protecting, and history needed rewriting. People started calling it out, fans, insiders, even the media. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift has kept quiet, almost eerily so. No statements, no interviews, just silence, and yet her presence remains massive, looming over the narrative. For her, silence is power. For Blake and Ryan, it's becoming a vacuum, one they can't seem to fill without digging deeper. Hollywood operates on alliances, optics, and strategy. When those things break down, even the most powerful feel the impact. Right now, it feels like Blake is fighting on two fronts, one to clear her name, the other to remain relevant. And Ryan, he's stuck in the middle. Whether he admits it or not, his career has already started feeling the aftershocks. And so has his next film. The delay isn't just about scheduling around competition. Yes, Animal Friends would have clashed with a Neutron movie and a Jennifer Lopez rom-com, but insiders say that's just a cover story. The real concern, that any scandal tied to a lead actor could tank the film's performance. This is about control, damage control, narrative control, box office control, and Hollywood is watching closely. And while Ryan tries to navigate the storm, there's another reality taking shape behind the curtain. Warner Bros. And Legendary Pictures may be saying nothing publicly, but privately, decisions like these are never made lightly. You don't delay a tentpole film like Animal Friends, especially one with such high production value and star power, unless the risk is too great, not from a technical standpoint, but from a reputational one. Ryan may still be considered one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood, but his close association with Blake's personal drama, especially one involving Taylor Swift, is beginning to chip away at the image he's worked so hard to build. Because when you're married to someone in the public eye, their headlines become your burden too, and for Blake, this isn't just a personal feud anymore, it's an all-out PR war. The quiet formation of her so-called revenge squad paints a compelling picture of someone preparing for the long game. Robin Lively, her sister, is showing up more than ever. Salma Hayek, a close friend and respected industry name, is back in the fold. And industry whispers suggest Blake's been rebuilding her image not with apologies but with alliances. Yet the silence between Blake and Taylor Swift has become deafening. They haven't been seen together. They haven't spoken publicly, they haven't interacted on social media, and in today's world that's louder than words. Gigi Hadid, Zendaya, and other key figures in Taylor's orbit, nowhere near Blake. Whatever happened behind closed doors, it's clear the divide is real and it's affecting careers. It's no secret Taylor Swift is more than a pop star, she's a cultural force, and when you're no longer in her inner circle, the ripple effect is undeniable. Blake, once the golden girl of the Swift sphere, is now visibly isolated, drawing battle lines with her own circle. Is it loyalty or self-preservation? Meanwhile, Animal Friends waits on the sidelines, caught in a PR limbo. Aubrey Plaza, Jason Momoa, and others in the cast have largely stayed silent, likely instructed not to stir the pot, and with the May 1st release now looming, Warner Bros. Is watching closely. Will the narrative cool off in time? Or will more fuel be added to the fire? What makes this story so captivating isn't just the celebrity names or the legal drama, it's what it reveals about Hollywood itself. Reputation, image, timing, these things matter more than ever. Because in the digital age, one headline can derail a launch, one misstep can stain a career, one feud, especially with someone as powerful as Taylor Swift, can alter your standing in an industry built on perception. Even as Ryan and Hugh Jackman buy into a new sailing team and expand their empire, even as Ryan keeps smiling on camera and doing interviews, the shadow looms, the media is asking questions, the fans are connecting dots. And the industry insiders, they're quietly making decisions behind the scenes that could shape careers for years to come. And perhaps the most chilling part, no one's saying anything, no statements, no clarifications. Just more speculation, more silence, more whispers, because sometimes, in Hollywood, the most dangerous story is the one no one is telling out loud.